Geno Smith, who's put him on his back so many times this year. Looking outside, DK Metcalf, perfect strike between the 1 and the 4, working against Renardo Green.
Yeah, just really on time, well thrown ball. Of course, a big body target on the sideline. And you mentioned San Francisco, they've played a lot more of these one-score games this year. They've played 5. Last year, they played the fewest in the league. They had a lot more blowouts. They're playing a lot closer competitive games. Now it's Shanahan. He's going to challenge that DK Metcalf. Didn't get both feet in bounds on that catch.
San Francisco is challenging to roll into the field of a catch.
Yeah, it looks pretty obvious that he didn't, but on a play where it seemed like it shouldn't be that tough.
Yeah, he just didn't get that left foot. He doesn't drag it. I mean, he catches that ball 2-3 yards inbounds.
Right.
Just
question is that left toe on the ground as he catches it?
That's going to be the key. So it's on. Yeah, it's hard to see. Obviously, we're behind him there. His foot's clearly on the ground. Now it's just a matter of where do they rule the possession, and do they rule the possession before or after that left toe comes off the grass? I think it's going to be tight. Got to imagine that they're going to splice together 2 different views and try to sync it up.
If it stands for DK Metcalf, be his 7th one today in his first game back. Seattle lost both games without him, scored half as many points per game without him, but he's made his impact in his return. Has their biggest play today. He catch 30 yards earlier. Boy, it's tight, isn't it? And again, the call on the field is that it is a catch.
You know, one of my pet peeves, though, around the league, and I love DK Metcalf. He is an absolute stud. I want to see receivers get back to catching the ball with their hands. Reach out, extend. He's so big and strong. If you reach out and extend, your feet are clearly going to be on the ground. Take a look here. When that ball hits his chest.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Yeah.
San Francisco is charged a second timeout, and they have no challenges left.
Actually, after seeing that shot, I could see it being confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, though, it's a big first down now that can jumpstart this 2-minute drive for Geno Smith in Seattle.
All right, so Smith hits Metcalf, and it's first down at the 31. Pretty comfy spot here. 2.5 minutes, 2-minute warning, and a timeout. Needing a touchdown here, down 17-13.
They got plenty of time. Like you said, this is all about having enough downs to get down there and score. They're not really in a huge race against the clock.
Walker out of the backfield. Solid first down gain, bumped out by Mustafa.
Can obviously throw this ball anywhere on the field. Try to get as many plays in on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. That'll act as first clock stoppage, and then you want to keep that timeout in your pocket as long as possible if you're Seattle.
Can they get a pass rush? Bosa out of the game. They bring 4. It's thrown quickly and blown up by Devondre Campbell. Walker the catch, but Campbell's all over him. Short gain, and it's 3rd down.
It seems like we've gotten the whole game without mentioning Campbell. Of course, him and his running mate, Fred Warner. Fred's probably one of the best linebackers in football.
Underneath again and a first down. Smith and Jigba splitting the defense and bringing this to the 2-minute warning. 17-13, 2 minutes left. Geno Smith. Smith and Jigba. Tumbling catch, crossing the 50.
And Geno Smith, he was trying to work DK Metcalf, the single receiver down at the bottom of the screen. didn't quite feel good about the depth of the coverage, and nice job there by Smith and Jigba getting open.
Looking his way again. Now Metcalf can't get it. And it's third down coming up. Coverage from Yadam. Geno Smith, who has never beaten San Francisco, he said this week it is very personal. Trying to be the hero. Keep his team's playoff hopes alive. The San Francisco defense, without their best player in Bosa, has struggled down the stretch in games.
And you wonder, does Nick Sorensen, the defensive coordinator, he's only pressured, meaning blitzed, one time in the dropbacks today. Does he continue that? Does he bring a fifth rusher, or just continue to rely on his front four minus Bosa?
Just those front four again. Still able to get there. Smith on the move. Finds Smith and Jigba. Threaded it through there for a first down gain of 16.
He just got that one inside Fred Warner. One of the best players in football. He just couldn't get that right hand on it. Great throw. Fresh set of downs.
From the 34. Again, just for Russ. This time they're able to make some noise. Leonard Floyd the sack. 1:05 and counting, and the one timeout.
It's just starting to wear down here on the right side. It's a lot of dropbacks, a lot of pass pro, and this is where your pass rush can end games.
Seattle's got to have a touchdown. Smith scans the field and now runs, and Geno Smith with speed, sliding with a first down near the 20. Under 40 seconds, and they use that last timeout.
And Bosa can just,
their third.
all he can do is look on.
Timeout.
Better job here. Kenneth Walker gives a nice chip on Leonard Floyd. Slows down that edge pressure. Again, Abe Lucas, right tackle, playing his first game action in almost a year. I'd imagine these linemen, they're tired. It's a lot of drop back pass. This front's been rushing at you all game. Got to be at your best now. This is when it counts, and they got to continue to give those tackles, both Cross and Lucas, some chip help. You don't want to just allow these defensive ends to just run that edge one-on-one.
.39 seconds, no timeouts, no Bosa.
Got a couple walked up backers here. See if Campbell or Warner ends up being that extra rusher. Geno getting the protection. He brings in his tight end, expecting them to bring 5 or 6.
And they do, for the first time, bring somebody extra. That leaves Smith and Jigba open. Breaks a tackle to Campbell and gets 8. Down to 30 seconds.
Just a really good job there by Geno Smith, seeing the 6-up pressure, getting the extra blocker, and about at 20 seconds now.
Under 20. Smith back to throw. Smith takes off. Geno Smith, end zone ahead. Touchdown Seattle. With 12 seconds, Geno Smith again puts the Seahawks on his back. And Seattle's got the lead. Geno Smith, who's thrown the ball more than any quarterback in the NFL this year. On this drive right here, it's 2 of his runs that prove to be the difference.
Just remarkable. They go 80 yards with the game on the line. It's been a little bit of a struggle the entire game offensively, and then Geno Smith comes through when the moment was its biggest. And I'll tell you what, to overcome that sack, just look how many guys there are in coverage. Just so much depth, and the second he's able to get up and escape the pocket, look at this void, but now everyone's got their backs turned, and Geno just makes a mad dash for that front pylon, and it was all but over.
Now, the picture of resilience, the picture of toughness throughout his career, and we mentioned it earlier today, feels like a bit of a microcosm of that. Didn't have anything going in the first half. He throws the bad interception early in the second half. So many times, though, he's been knocked down and left there and stood up and found a way to punch right back.
It's unbelievable. He's giving the old Steph Curry. He knows he's in the land of Steph Curry out here. He gives the night-night. Well, there's still 12 seconds. San Francisco has a timeout. You have to imagine Seattle continues to kick this ball short of the goal line, force the 49ers to return it, try to click off as many seconds as you can off this play clock.
Jake Moody's got a big leg when you're thinking about where they need to get to. In college, he hit one from 59 yards. They need to get close to the 40 for that.
And they do the opposite.
Wow.
You know, my take is that nobody has really generated any sort of kickoff return. So if you kick that short of the goal line, you could burn 3, 4, 5 seconds in the return. And even if they get it to the 30, they only have one play. Here, with 12 seconds and a timeout remaining, if they're really fast, they could probably get 2, 3's probably stretching it.
And you can use the whole field because you have that timeout.
Correct. So you got to get a chunk play, middle of the field, get down and get that timeout called and live to play one more snap.
So here we go. Purdy throws quickly. Deebo Samuel hit right away. That's an interesting play call.
Well, it was going to be a double pass. He was going to catch it, and he was trying to throw that ball to McCaffrey on a little bit of a wheel on the backside.
San Francisco, their third 30-second timeout.
All right, so now they use the last timeout. So show us what they were trying to do here.
Yeah, so I think they're trying to throw this to McCaffrey. So you can see Samuel, he runs, and now he takes the ball in his right hand. Watch him pull the ball back. He's trying to throw it, but Witherspoon, who's been a force all day, just chops him out.
And Ernest Jones was all over McCaffrey.
Yep. And it's just desperation mode right now if you're San Francisco. This
7 seconds, no timeouts. Last hope here for the 49ers. Purdy steps up and throws, has Samuel crossing. Turns around, tosses it back to a lineman with a flag down, and then it's taken away by Seattle and Derek Hall. Yeah, we'll see what the flag is, but it looks like this is going to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be offensive pass interference.
That penalties decline the game.
The Seahawks with a last-minute drive from Geno Smith keep their playoff hopes alive.